I'm just going to wait just a second to make sure we are live. I see we are over on YouTube, and I'm waiting for Facebook to connect, and then we will get started. And I'm on time for like 2 weeks in a row. I see we're live. Yay! So if you're joining me, drop a comment below so I know you're here, and I'm going to be hopping back to the different platforms. But I wanted to start today's session by saying, is anyone tired of like all the marketers that are out there that life is so perfect and everything's great, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm a mom. I've been in the travel industry 25 plus years. Like, that's not how life works, right? There's chaos. Stuff happens. How do you get a grip on everything? So this week's live stream is going to be all about that. How do you keep your business running on full throttle even when chaos hits in a big way, which is, by the way, is exactly where my life is right now. So first of all, if you're new to the live stream, my name is Cyndi Williams. I'm your host. Yes, I'm wearing crazy curlers, but I'm going to pull this whole thing together by the end of the show, I promise you. And if you're new, welcome. We're so glad that you found us. A little bit quick about me. I always say I have my purpose and purpose in life is really to inspire and motivate people to follow their bliss into abundance. And mostly the way that I do that is in the travel industry, because I started over 25 years ago and I love helping people grow their travel businesses. So that is why this live stream exists, and our podcast and our TV show and all the things. But if you don't know me, I love a few things. Travel, of course, amazing earrings, which I was stuck in the Chicago airport, but it was not for nothing, right? We got these cute earrings, which, by the way, are ethical, sustainable from World Finds. So got those at the Chicago airport when we were stuck in chaos over the weekend. The other thing about me to know is I love coffee mugs, and I always bring a cute mug. So if you guys follow us on Instagram and all the places, we're always showing our coffee mug of the day. My mama got me this one. I'm actually from the Midwest. And that's where I was visiting. We had a workshop where we were teaching amazing travel owners in person how to grow and supersize their businesses. And I took some time to hang out with the family, go up to Bronner's, do all the stuff, had flight delays, had chaos, had nonsense happening. And guess what? No one in my business would even know. I mean, you guys know because you're my tribe and I'm sharing that with you. But in terms of my, awesome travel agency, everything's business as usual, right? How do we make that magic happen? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to pop over on Facebook, see how many of you guys are laughing at me real quick, and then we'll get into the content. So I can see we're live. Cindy's like, good morning, sunshine. Hey, Cindy Anderson. Hey, Stacy. I know I'm cute. I'm in curlers. Thank you for saying I'm cute. I'm gonna accept that compliment and move on with life. So, but the reason I was trying to figure out how I was going to put my morning together, right? So I just got back 2 days ago. And if you're moms or dads, life hits. Like, kids have volleyball. My child had a field trip yesterday. The bags aren't unpacked yet. Everything is everywhere. But that's why we're going to talk about how despite all of the things happening, right? How do you keep your business operating on full throttle as if business is normal while you deal with whatever chaos? So first things first, I'm going to start taking out these curlers. I'm going to maximize my time here. First things first, I want to let everyone know you have two primary objectives when you own a travel business, right? And if you don't know these, I'll share them now. So first and foremost, you better show up and serve your clients, right? I mean, I'm here doing the live stream today. I don't even have my hair done yet, but I'm here. I'm here for you. You're my tribe, just like my travel agency clients, right? Are you showing up and serving your clients? So if you just do two things in your business, one of them is show up and serve your community, show up and serve your clients in a big way, your business will always thrive, okay? But you have to do the second one too, which is really important. And the second one is you better be doing the tasks in your business that are income or revenue generating things. What do I mean? Well, I mean, let me give an example. Sometimes I work with clients and I go in and assess where their businesses are and they're trying to figure out why they're not growing. A lot of times they get so caught up in the minutia of the business. Is the logo perfect? Is the website perfect? Is this perfect? Is this perfect? And they're stuck in things that don't generate income or money or revenue. And we really have to adopt a good enough is good enough process with some things so they can do the things that are going to bring more business. How are you getting leads? How are you attracting new clients? How are you not just relying on referrals to grow your travel business, right? So ask yourself, what are the most important things I can do every day to make sure I am bringing in abundance and revenue to my business, and do those things first. Right? Do those things first. So think about that for yourself. And I got someone back here and be kind of tough, but we're going to make this magic happen for y'all. I am so silly today. So the number one, so those are the two primary objectives. If you're doing those two things, serving your clients and doing the things that bring abundance into your business first, those are the two core things that should kind of guide what the things are that you should be getting done every day. So if you ask yourself, is getting this logo perfect or done today going to bring income in or serve my clients in a better way? And if the answer is not immediately yes right now, then that is something you can table for later. Is doing some better marketing, is driving some leads, is doing one of those income producing things going to bring you abundance quicker? Yeah, it is. Do that shit first. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I know I'm going to get kicked off YouTube Kids, but I get passionate about it because my job as a coach and mentor, when I work with my clients in our mastermind, I always say my job is to help you get the most amount of abundance in the least amount of time. And that's where I help people really, organize and get efficient on what they're doing, which is what we're talking about today. So I'm going to give you some actual steps on things to think about. What are those things that will increase your revenue or keep those things running? So number one, don't skip marketing. Okay. Once you have your two primary objectives, don't skip marketing. Marketing is the lifeblood of your business. If you're not marketing, you're literally moving backwards. And I did a poll recently and I get marketing's tough, right? So especially if you guys are new travel agents and you're still dealing with all the drama of how do I be an agent? How do I package stuff? How do I have sales conversations? How do I quote people online? This hair is almost done, I promise, and we're going to get this fabulous situation together. So, oh my gosh, look, I'm all ready for y'all now. So see? Yeah, okay, good. Now I'm ready to come to work, right? But I did that real quick. I did this curler exercise as an example to show you I'm here, I'm showing up, I'm serving my community, right? Despite the fact I was running behind, I still had curlers in my hair. So what are the marketing, with marketing, going back to that, in the poll that I did, I said, marketing, what's marketing? Or marketing, I know I have to market, but it's too overwhelming, or I'm afraid to waste money. And we had all the different reasons. And the number one thing was marketing just seems so overwhelming. And I get that, but I also want to encourage you to say, if you're not marketing, you're moving backwards. And a lot of you have built great referral businesses, and that's amazing, but referral business can't happen on demand, right? So when I was traveling, I'm delayed in Austin, I'm delayed in Chicago, I'm delayed in Grand Rapids. My marketing was still going out. My marketing, my sales funnels, all the things are happening. So we're still getting leads every single day on a regular basis. So that's how you keep your company in that optimum state, getting leads on demand. So if you don't have that in place today, that is the first thing to think about. You have to get marketing. You have to get to a place where you understand marketing, not just marketing, but what marketing works in the travel industry, and what marketing, or how to put marketing in place in a way where it is a marketing machine and delivering leads on a regular basis. So you don't have these giant ebbs and flows. I know we're getting ready to go in first quarter and everyone gets excited about first quarter. Oh, it's first quarter. That's when we make all our money, blah, 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 blah. That's great, but you should be making money all year long. And if you set your marketing up properly in fourth quarter to be automated, pre-scheduled, in a place where it's happening behind the scenes, so you can show up and do what? Primary objective number one, serve your clients in first quarter. If you get to first quarter and you're trying to put a marketing plan together, too late, because now you have people on your phone. People get excited. Oh, I booked all this travel. And we always get calls. I did this much in first quarter. I guarantee you hit second quarter and your leads go, "Mah," because it's not wave season anymore. Everybody should be making money during wave season, even if you're not doing any marketing. But how do you make sure that if you're trying to do this business as not a hobby, no judgment if you're doing a hobby, that's awesome. It's a great place to get started. But if you're really wanting to have a full-time income, having those ebbs and flows evened out with your marketing is so important. So that's number one on keeping your business on full throttle. Never stop marketing. And if it's hard or it's difficult or it's challenging, you got to work through that as a business owner. It is part of your job. It's part of primary objective number 2, which is what are the money revenue generating activities in your business? You got to market. That's number 1. Okay, awesome. So I'm seeing these funny comics come in. You guys are funny. Yeah, the hair is cuter, right? But at any rate, that's number 1. And number 2 is, do you have systems in place? And you might say, "Cyndi, I don't have a big team yet," or maybe you do have a big team and you're all over the place. Even if you're a single shop, or if you are an agency that has 50 ICs reporting to you, you have to think about systems that will make your business more efficient. What can you systemize across your company? And again, even if you're a solo shop, right? What are how can you get through quoting more efficiently and make it look better for your clients and be a better experience for your clients, which is serving primary objective number 1, serve your clients at the highest level, right? So what systems can you get in place to become that professional automated process? Is it quoting? Is it scheduling? Is it how you interact? Is it videos? Is it how you support the experience that you're going to take or the journey you're going to take your clients on in how they interact and deal with your company? Because the old days of 1984, the old days of 1984, thank you for calling Cyndi's Travel Agency. How can I help you? Those days are over, right? Doing stuff over the phone. How are you utilizing video, technology, automation, things that are available and really not even that expensive? How are you putting those in play for either a single person shop for you, so you have better work-life balance, better systems, things that operate? So if you have to hop out of your life and get delayed at airports, or God forbid you get sick, or someone in your family gets sick. Last year my dad had a heart issue and he was in the hospital for like 2 weeks, but my business didn't skip a beat because everything is automated, right? And if you are a big shop, hopefully before you started hosting agents, you thought about these things, because what can happen is you start to bring on some agents. They're looking for support. They're looking for, how is this whole system put together? And if you don't have infrastructure and systems in place, they will leave. They will leave for a more supportive host. They will leave for a more supportive situation. They will leave for a better commission split. How you create that environment, because when you start hosting, then you have a third objective, which is how am I supporting my employees, right? Or my ICs in most cases. So you have to think about, what do your systems look like in your business? Because the systems that save you time, energy, and that will take the chaos out. So when life happens, kids happen, all the things happen, your business is still that happy place that is operating fully and functionally. All right. So, last note on systems, and I hate to harp on this, but it really is so important. Every time you do something in your business, I want you to ask yourself, can I do this when I have 1,000 clients? Right? So we have like over 20,000 people in our database. So trust me, how we started running our business with being full concierge and, some of the things that are great for clients, we had to systematize some of those processes so we can operate when we have thousands of clients, right? So if you can't do it with 1,000 clients, you have to think about, do I need to change or put a process in place now so I can operate as if you already have that first 1,000 clients, okay? Scalable. That's what makes your business scalable, and that's what allows you to escalate your growth faster when you really get into the rhythm. Your marketing gets in place, you're hiring people, all that good stuff that will help you make it happen faster. And really number 3 is, are you investing both time-wise and investment-wise in where you want to be, not where you're at? What do I mean by that? What are your goals? What size agency do you want to be? Do you want to be a $5 million agency, a $10 million agency, a $20 million agency? Do you want to start hosting? I don't know what your big dream is, but whatever your big dream is, you have to step back and recognize to run any type of business, there's going to be some support, training, architecture, little things you're going to need to put in place to grow faster and to escalate faster. So I always say, this came up in our Gold Digger in New Orleans a few weeks ago, invest at the level you want to be at. All the time I'm investing in the next thing, and I'm spending more in marketing and testing different things because we are growing, and that's what allows us to grow so fast, because we have those things in place. So think about it. What are your gaps in your business? Do you know how to market? Do you know how to close? Are you struggling with your close rate? Are you struggling with whatever like when I go in and assess a business, I look at what I call the key performance indicators. So I look at, what are you closing at? How many leads are you bringing in? What are your costs per lead, cost per inquiry? What's your cost per conversion? And really quickly, I can identify where the gaps are in any travel business. And it's about fixing. It's about, what do you need to do to fix those things to kind of, put a patch on the outside of the ship so it can keep floating, keep moving forward. So understand, and a lot of people are like, well, I feel like I did this, or you can't make decisions based on feelings. You have to make sure you're making decisions based on fact when you're assessing your business. So wherever those gaps are, invest in making sure that you are getting better in those areas. It's the only way that you're going to grow. And it's going to feel uncomfortable, and you're not going to like it at first. You're probably going to have to do some, some different things, but press yourself to do those things. That's the only way it's going to happen, right? And also understand, if you're trying to DIY, it's going to take you more time versus someone who goes and gets a system or understands a roadmap or works with a mentor or the whole thing. Of course, they're going to get the answers faster because they're working with someone who's already doing what they want to do, or they are at the place where they want to be, right? So I have some cool free stuff for you guys to help you. First of all, if you haven't taken our free masterclass, definitely do that. It gives you some great monetizing tips, some great ways to learn how to start to market your business or think about marketing your business. It's an hour-long session. It's free right now, careersonvacation.com/masterclass. You can grab a seat. We have some classes happening today. If you are a client of mine, I have a surprise. So if you've already taken the Careers on Vacation Mastermind and you've worked with me anytime in the last however many years, I just created a new video on how to build your marketing plan step by step, including the spreadsheet and how to build that process so you guys can really get all of your ducks in a row before fourth quarter and get a refresher on marketing. I'm going to post that link over in our graduate group. So you guys are going to get a special video training on that. And also, for all of you, if you are really serious about growing, supersizing, and running a big travel business, if that's what your goal is, whether you're scaling your team or whether you're brand new, think about the Careers on Vacation Mastermind. That's a program where you get to work with me and my team of experts. We have a new agent track if you are brand new that will teach you everything you need to know to be an agent and how to set up your business the correct way from the beginning without making mistakes, without wasting money. And then we also have an experienced agent track. So if you already have ICs that are depending on you to deliver leads, to deliver, get your marketing machine really up and running and amped up, then you would go on our experienced agent track, and you would also get to work with me and my whole team directly. So I'm going to encourage you guys to apply, careersonvacation.com/ready now, and you can apply for the mastermind. We only have a few seats left for 2020. And then we're going to, or 2019, and then we're going to be into 2020. But now is the best time. Get your stuff together in fourth quarter so you can go into wave season, maximize wave season, get your marketing on autopilot, serve your clients in the best way possible, and set yourself up for an amazing year without so many ebbs and flows, and have your best year ever. So I hope this information was helpful for you guys today. And listen, if you want to catch the replay later, if you're catching the replay, click me a little CTR below just so I know you're finding the sessions we're putting together valuable. I love you guys so much. So I wish you so much love, so much abundance wherever you are in your journey. I wish you the world, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great week. Bye, guys.